Hey everyone, this is Relics,
And I'm Nagatron.
and we are watching Forge's Bringing the Metal versus JDAM in round 2 of Season 1 for the World of Tanks Classic League Challenge. Alright, here we go. Alright, starting out, we have Forge's Bringing the Metal having a fairly heavy force here with some unconventional artillery. We've got a 50B, an E100, two IS-7s, two T110s, two Batshats, and two Panthers, GW Panthers. Wasn't expecting to see Tier 6 already in here, but that should be interesting how that plays out for him.
Before I get into the other team's lineup, it looks like JDAM must have rushed their 50-2 up the middle. This 50B here got lit, and they took one quick shot at him. JDAM's bringing a 50B, an E100, two IS-7s, a T110, E50 Patton, Yog Tiger 261, and a 50-2. So still 90 points. A lot more mobile, so they're definitely looking to battle it out for this hill here at H7.
Yep, you can see them both quickly brawling to take control of it. It looks like JDAM's going to get it. Possibly.
This will be very close. I think the bat chat here is, if not already out of ammo, very close. Yeah, he's definitely out.
Yep, so they got the hill there. That T110 might get up there.
Artillery there.
Yep. Here comes the 50-2 trying to get around him on the side. Ooh. Alright, so that eliminates most of scouting.
Didn't get him.
Yeah. He was just about through.
Oh, that artillery landed right in front of where the T-50-2 died, so I think that might have been a fantastic shot by Artie.
And it looks like in the north, everything's pretty much stalled up there now. No deaths, no movement. But right now, JDAM's up in tanks. Unfortunate for Forge, they lost those two bat shots right away, but it looks like they're pushing up on the hill with their E100 and 50B. This could get a little risky. Right now, they're not in Artie's shadow.
And there's absolutely nothing watching the middle.
Ooh, E50 was up there too.
He must have snuck in while they were dealing with that scout.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get more hits in on him on Forge's 50B. Speaking of, there's a nasty shot from artillery there.
Looks like some of the I-7s from across the map are supporting them. Saw at least one shot come in from probably about B4 on that E50, and another one.
Yeah, it looks like they have a pretty big fight going on up there in the north. Right now, Forge appears to be winning all of that up there. Looks like both IS-7s are still on that north side there. So well, JDAM's pretty exposed on the south.
With their relatively fast reload time and high accuracy, I'm pretty sure those GWPs are probably giving them a lot to duck about.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably needed to give a lot more pressure on one of the sides, and maybe they're lacking one artillery on such a large map is going to have a big factor on this. Weren't able to really put the pressure on that north side.
I agree. 2 artillery seems to be pretty important for this map to me.
There's just too many areas to get choked in at. There's our last Jag Tiger. Just waiting for the 50B to get up there. At this point, with the hit points that are around, I think this is definitely going to Fortune at this point. I'm wondering what JDAM could have really done to turn that as well. It seems like maybe if they'd have pushed those forces to the south instead of going to the north and tangling with them up there, they might have been able to get a better push going to the cap. And maybe Forge would have still got bogged down since that north side is so easy to get hits on and slow stuff down at.
Maybe holding the 50-2 back for a while longer, and probably getting that E50 into the mix at the hill there earlier. Something must have held him up or caused a traffic jam, but his presence would have made a big difference for clearing out that bat shot early.
Yeah. And supporting the Batshot and the T110 up there to take out Forge's 50B. If they could have gotten him out, maybe they'd have been able to get a little bit more work done on that T110. On that E100, and maybe still control the hill at that point.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of their strategy definitely focused on controlling the hill. As soon as they got those mediums up there, they parked them on the ridge and started trying to shoot into the north.
Which was definitely the smart thing to do. It's just they didn't commit enough to really control it, or have enough preparation up there, it seems like, to control it.
The usage of the Jagdtiger is a little bit questionable as well, considering that he can really only guard the middle at that point, and once he is exposed, he's not as useful. So that resource may have been better put to use with something closer to a T30 if you're really hung up on the TD, or another medium to take that hill if your strategy is going to be so reliant on it.
Or another artillery to really put the pressure on everywhere.
Well, definitely that. And then you could have just used the extra point for like a T1 Cunningham to sit in the middle.
Yep, get that passive lighting going, so you always have shots to make. All right, congrats to Forge.